What up? What up? What up? I want to do something a little bit different tonight. Instead of playing video games like I usually do on here, I wanted to do what I love to do is talk movies. Figure I dedicate maybe 1 or 2 nights a week where I could just talk movies, show movies that I own, part of my collection. We could sit here, nothing big, nothing crazy, just hang out for a bit, chill, and we'll see where it goes. What's going on, everybody? It's your pal Burrito Johnson. Coming at you with Cinema Burrito. I know it's confusing because the username on here is Burrito Johnson, but I also go as Cinema Burrito. But I don't really want to change anything, stuff like that. But yeah, I stream some games on here. Some people watch them, some people don't, and that's okay. But tonight, I just kind of want to do a late night show of I'm pretty sure people do this. I'm not the only one who does this. But again, welcome to the very first episode. Premiere episode. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. So I am on Instagram as Cinema Burrito. I go by many names, but Cinema Burrito, I'm on Instagram. Burrito Johnson, is on Twitch. I've had this Twitch channel. I created it a very long time ago to kind of just start streaming. But I've always had bad internet. I've always had internet that really couldn't handle any of the streams or anything like that. So I always done something, I could never stream. But now, decent internet, all good to go. As you can see in the background, I know it's kind of a mess right now because I'm always organizing. I'm always moving stuff. I'm always determining what I should, if I should alphabetize it by director, by genre, by studio or whatever. I can never figure out. It's my life's just one of the biggest mysteries on how to do it. But that's my part of my collection in the back. Off to the side is what I have, mostly my big box movies, most of my Kino Lorber movies for you Kino Lorber fans. But I kind of wanted to dedicate just a little bit of time, at least once a week, maybe, who knows, to just talking about movies. I'm not going to take up a lot of time, and we'll see how it goes. I don't want to drown out the stream with this music, but yeah, I went to my love for movies goes back to when I was a little kid. My dad, my parents were always taking me to the movies, and I fell in love with movies ever since I was very, very small. And that's continue on almost 40 years. I'm 39. I'll be 40 later on this year, and it's still going. I don't think that love is going to go away. And it's probably going to be up until I leave this planet. And yeah, so that collection back there is started. I'll be honest with you, most of the collection in the back started with grew a lot within the last 2.5 years. I started off with a few Criterion movies, and it kind of just blew up. It blew up until what you see in the background. Again, I'm not the biggest collector in the world, but I have a decent collection, as you can see in the top. I know with the lighting, it's kind of hard to see. I'm filming this off my phone, so it's not really. I'm live streaming this off my phone. I wanted to just use this opportunity to test how everything looks, and I'm still working out the kinks and the kinks, right? That sounds interesting. But yeah, my love for movies is always going to be basically my whole life. I worked at two to three movie theaters. I've always, I mean, hell, I think my first job as a 14, I was 14, and I worked at one of those second run movie theaters where they play movies right before they go. They try to squeeze out as much money as they can with older movies that are about to go to like home release. So that was my first job. I cleaned theaters, I tore tickets, and during my lunch, I was able to watch as many movies as I can, or even when I'm not working, I was able to go watch the movies, eat as much popcorn and soda as I can handle, and I was in heaven. If I didn't require, if that's all I could do for the whole rest of my life and be financially stable and happy, I would have probably still been doing that to this day, 25 years later. But this particular episode, I wanted to talk about. I'm going to be pulling some stuff off my collection and kind of just showing you what I got. I really don't want to do a full like presentation or something of all the movies I got, because that's just going to be a pain in the butt. Hold on. Let me pull a big stack. Let me pull a big pile here. Sorry. Let me adjust the camera here. See. There you go. Show some Joe Bob Briggs. Speaking of Joe Bob Briggs, that's a signed poster that he came to the Alamo, not the Alamo, sorry, Majestic, a theater down the street from me and here in Phoenix. And I got to meet him and got to see his show, How Redneck Saved Hollywood, which was a fantastic, funny show. Joe Bob is very informative. It's crazy. But some movie news. I honestly thought this was a joke. I didn't think this was serious, but the Barbie movie was announced a long time ago, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's like clickbait or something, right? They made the Barbie movie. The Barbie movie was announced with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Margot Robbie playing Barbie and Ryan Gosling playing Ken. They just released the first images today, and I still can't believe it. Please check it out. Google it really quick. It's out there, and I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe that it's real. I'm kind of fascinated about this. I'm fascinated about it. I kind of want to see it now that Greta Gerwig is directing it, writing and directing it. I mean, she's coming from Lady Bird and Three Little Women, or not Three Little Women, but Little Women. She's coming off that to do the Barbie movie. So that's an interesting career move for everybody involved, because it's very interesting to see Ryan Gosling do this. So I could see Margot Robbie. I mean, doesn't Ken? I mean, there's nothing down there, right? Like there's no junk. He has no junk down there. So I don't know how they're gonna do this. I don't know if they're gonna play it that all the Barbie, the Barbie dolls and all that stuff have they suddenly have stuff down there. But yeah, I'm a little freaked out, but I'm also intrigued about it. But speaking of Ryan Gosling, I recently got the Drive 4K edition from Second Sight, aka 4K Blu-ray, whatever, from the UK. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. I can't stress enough how amazing this set is. I mean, if you see up there, you see the Dawn of the Dead. That's similar to this. It's just, same size. This is massive. I mean, look how PHAT this is, man. Fat PHAT. Look at that. I'm gonna do kind of an unboxing. I kind of unboxed it a little bit. Obviously, I opened it to kind of take a look at it, but I haven't really dove into it. But yeah, so here's the front. Here's the J card. It kind of gives you. Sorry, I don't know how well this is focusing. Let me take the J card off. You take take it off, and you are left with. Cool thing about this is, I do love that Second Sight kind of understands that, because a lot of the special editions will plaster, especially this is a UK release, will plaster their rating up there, and it kind of ruins the aesthetics. But I'm really happy that they understand that and they kind of put it at the bottom. I know they're probably they legally have to or whatever. Oh, let's see if I could. Yeah, they probably legally have to put it, but I'm glad that it's not kind of. It's kind of not like in the way, so you can't tell which region it is and all that stuff. All right, so let's see what we got. A laconic best in the business getaway driver with a strict professional code has his loner lifestyle turned upside down when he falls for his neighbor Irene with her ex-con husband owing protection money. She's drawn into a dangerous underworld and only the driver can save her life. Of course. Special features, if I could read that. It's so small. Ultra, yep, you got the 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. I believe the 4K disc, I could be mistaken, the 4K disc is region free, but it's always, every 4K that I receive from the UK is region free. It's the Blu-ray that's always region locked to be. So you do need yourself a region free player, but if you have a 4K, there's no need to really do that. But yeah, limited edition special features. It's a new 4K master produced by original post-production company and approved by the director. So basically new color grading, HDR, all that good stuff. So everything's been approved by the director. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I mean, look at that, man. Look at that. It has a bunch of stuff in the back. Let's see if I could read that. Creating Drive can be compared to Hans Christian Andersen's writing a fairy tale. Set in the imaginary world of Los Angeles, Drive is veiled in reality. Everything looks and feels real, but is infused with pure fantasy. The heroes in the story, a knight, a fair maiden, a dragon, and a wizard, drift through this artificial dreamscape, searching to fulfill their purpose. I'm having a hard time reading this because I can't freaking see. Each traveling through their own kismet-driven odyssey. All right. I direct a drive on intuition and instinct, alone feeding the unadulterated desire for more like really good cocaine. Except I couldn't see its color. I couldn't see its color palette. I've been colorblind all my life, so it's basically the director. I couldn't write its words. I have been dyslexic all my life. Wow. I felt Drive, its electric energy pulsing through me. Like neon liquid, Drive flowed through my veins, revealing my own life in its reflection. Drive is about the kiss. I have only ever kissed one woman my entire life. Sure you have now. Drive is about the violence, fueled by my therapeutic decadence. Drive is about love, not mortal love, but the eternal love found only when the supreme and divine existence takes form in teenage love illusion. I can't even read tonight. Drive is imperfect because I am imperfect. It is 100% me, a blank canvas with a touch of pink neon. So there you go. I think that's from the director. So let's open it up. It slides out, revealing even more stuff in it. So it's kind of cool. It doesn't fold out right away, but it has like a little holder. I believe it comes with the book. So let me pull all this stuff out. I drive. That's what I do. All I do. Yep. This is the book. James Salas, I think I'm saying that right. Got the book that comes with it. It is a 189, 190 page book, which is pretty cool. That'd be kind of cool to read it. So it comes with that. Oh God. What else does it come with? Okay, so this is the this is the big boy. This is the one that's basically holding everything, basically causing this to be so heavy. It comes with a, let me see if I could, 237, 38 page book. Hardbound. This, it goes, basically it goes through everything. It is ridiculous. So yeah, I wish I could sit here and just kind of go through it with you. Should I just read the whole thing? All right. So it basically goes through the making, the production, behind the scenes, storyboards of the whole thing. Yep, all storyboards. I think they have a Q&A towards the end, if I could. So they have Ryan Gosling. Yep, more pictures. I mean, this thing is crazy packed. I don't like to open these just yet unless I need to, the actual art cards, but it comes with art cards or postcards or whatever you call it. Oh God, I broke everything. Everything's broken. Oh God. And then here are the actual, I guess the most important parts are in here. So it has the clock or the watch, and it comes with there you go. Yep, comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. I gotta double check if it's region free for the Blu-ray. So there you go. You got the 4K version, Blu-ray version. Most of these guys are region free, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, really cool. So that, yep, when you break down to it, this is the most important part. I have not seen the movie yet, so I don't know how the picture. I've heard the picture quality's amazing, so I mean, I got that to look forward to. Let's see. I'm just putting everything back. So yeah. So Drive. I didn't have to import this myself because at the end of the day, that just costs money, a lot more money than it needs to. So I just kind of waited for Orbit DVD to get it. They import it and then they just basically charge you. Not too bad. I think it's costing me like 50, 60 bucks altogether after shipping and all that stuff. Got here in a few days. You could probably get these. They come back in stock periodically. You get this at Orbit DVD or Diabolic. So there you go. You got Drive. Completely worth it. It's been sitting on my shelf with the top movies. But yeah, so we got, it's right there, that empty spot next to Dawn of the Dead, which is another second sight release. And then next to True Love and The Thing, the Arrow releases Thing. So I have yet to import a movie directly from the UK. I don't know. I mean, I should, because at the end of the day, I think it might be cheaper, but sometimes it's not. I like I said, I don't want to import something and it just becomes easily available at a store or something like that. So 9 out of 10 times you don't have to import anything because, like I said, these boutique shops like Orbit DVD, which I highly recommend, and Diabolic, they'll just import it for you and sell it to you directly here in the States. And they usually get these guys got a ton of these. There was like boxes and boxes of these. So it was really easy to grab one. But yeah, is it essential to get a 4K, not a 4K, but a region-free Blu-ray player? I think so. Especially if you're wanting to, I guess, play region-locked movies that are not available in the US just yet. But the problem is that things are becoming easily available in the US. I'll be honest with you, I haven't had to fire up my region free player in a while. So, I mean, take that however you want. Only because things that are region A B are being released in region, in America in the 4K version on all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to to import stuff. I received 3 movies from Kino Lorber within the last few days, and I wanted to show you. I received one today. I received two. So I received Kino Lorber is quickly becoming one of my favorite companies. They are releasing everything, like In the Heat of the Night, Hard Target, one of my favorite action movies of all time, directed by the great John Woo. They released a 4K version. They're releasing Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I think next month, or I don't know, soon. They're releasing that in 4K. So they're taking a lot of movies and basically restoring them, up in the resolution and stuff like that. The Apartment. The Apartment is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I had the Arrow version, which still sits up there somewhere. But they released Kino Lorber released the 4K version, which makes it look even better. First one I got was Love Slaves of the Amazonians, or sorry, the Amazons, which is a 1957 release, 81 minutes, really not that long. Brand new 2K master from Kurt Siodmark, so I'm assuming he's famous. I don't know. I haven't heard of him. The sensational mind behind the Wolfman. That's cool. The Ape, the Magnetic Monster, I Walk with a Zombie, and Denovan's Brain. Comes the thrilling Love Slaves of the Amazon. An American archaeologist and his partner are captured by a last tribe of women warriors, intent on turning the men into love slaves. Okay, together with another captive, Gina, they must escape from the lustful clutches of the Amazons if they hope to return to civilization. Beautifully filmed on location in Brazil, this eye-popping, action-packed adventure features river pirates, alligators, snakes, exotic dance numbers, and green-skinned beauties of the jungle. Wow. Audio commentary by some journalists, and then you got trailers. Not much. So not much. The cover's pretty cool. Not much in special features and stuff like that. It doesn't have like a big old list like some movies, but yeah, like I said, it has not a 4K master, but a 2K master, which is still fine. I think Kino Lorber, if I can say their name correctly, does fantastic jobs with their slipcovers. Don't wait too long on these because the slipcovers, they only produce so many and they don't keep producing them. So once they're out of slipcovers, they start issuing them just like this. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about Kino Lorber is that they just kind of have the same disc art on all their movies. So it just basically looks like that. It would be nice maybe at some point to make some, put some art on the disc for each individual movie. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't you agree? But yeah, I'm excited to see this. I've watched most of their movies and been pleasantly surprised. This is a Region A release, so for you, for you, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Kino ships worldwide, right? I don't know. You might have to, I don't know, pay shipping and handling or whatever. Second one that arrived yesterday is Fu Manchu double feature. Warner Olin, Jane Arthur, and Neil Hamilton. It includes the mysterious Dr. Fu Manchu and the return of Fu Manchu. Now, this is a character that I've seen a few of his stuff, but I don't think I've seen these ones. This is a double feature. It's both of these are 2K remasters. Sorry, I know it's not a best angle, but these two are 2K remasters. The Mysterious Dr. Fu Manchu came out in 1929, and The Return of Dr. Fu Manchu came out in 1930. So we are getting movies from basically the end of the 20s to the beginning of the 30s. Brand new 2K Master. The Diabolical Doctor makes his talkie film debut, The Mysterious Dr. Fu Manchu, based on his first book in Sam Romer's classic series. During the Boxer Rebellion, Dr. Fu Manchu, devilishly played by Warner Olin, saves the life of little Leah Etham, but soon after, his own wife and child are killed by the Allied troops. He takes revenge by hypnotizing the now grown Leah, played by screen gem Jean Arthur, to do his evil bidding. The world's most notorious supervillain is born in this pre-code chiller from the director Roland V. Lee, Tower of London, co-starring Neil Hamilton, and all that good stuff. And then we move on to the return of Dr. Fu Manchu, brand new 2K Master. The fiendish Dr. Fu is back with a vengeance in the return of Dr. Fu Manchu as the evil criminal genius continues his campaign of cruelty on the foggy moors of the English estate where Lai Ethan and Dr. Jack Petrie are set to marry. The original cast returns, the original director and all that. Let's see. And this sequel that's more menacing, more exciting, and more blood-curdling than the last. So it'll be kind of interesting to check these out. Same situation. I mean, it is a double feature. They're both on one disc. So you got... Sometimes Kino Lorber will just jam all these on one disc. Sometimes they'll do two discs. But yeah, I dig these type of movies. Sorry, no digital code. These guys don't do digital codes. The one I got today is a John Ford classic. I haven't seen this in a... Oh, let me see. Do they have special features? Same situation. They just have like audio commentary by some like film novelists and stuff like that. And they have some trailers. This is a Universal release. And then the one I received today, a John Ford classic. I haven't seen this in a very long time. Is the Horse Soldiers, John Wayne and William Holden. This is pretty cool. Again, not bad. At one point, all of these were they all went on sale. So most of these typically are about $20 to $27. They all vary, but they all drop to either under $20 or $12, $14. I think this was $12. So that's pretty dope. They did a 4K master on this one. Screen Legends, John Wayne, Rio Bravo, and William Holden, the Wild Bunch, team up with eminent Western director John Ford, The Searchers, which I don't know why they put The Searchers, but John Ford has done so much other good stuff, for his Civil War adventure packed with laughter, romance, and thrills, a faithful representation of one of the most daring cavalry exploits in history. The Horse Soldiers tells the rousing tale of a troop of Union soldiers who forced their way deep into Southern territory to destroy a rebel stronghold. A Newton station in command is hard-bitten Colonel Marlowe, a man who is strikingly contrasted by the company's gentle surgeon, Holden, and the beautiful but crafty Southern belle, Constance Towers, who's forced to accompany the Union raiders on perhaps the most harrowing missions in the war. The stellar supporting cast includes sports pioneer Althea Gibson and many Frontier favorites like Judson Pratt, Ken Curtis, Willis Boucher, Bing Russell, O.Z. Whitehead, Hank Woden, Denver Pyle, Strather Martin, and Hoot Gibson. All right. This one just has just audio commentary. Film historians, theatrical trailer. It's 1959 color, 120 minutes. 185 by 2:1 or by 185 by 1. But yeah, 4K master. That's what I'm liking. I'm loving these. I'm loving these guys. They've been doing a really good job, and got to get those slips. They're pretty. They're good. They're good in the business on the slips. But yeah, that's all I have. I wanted to do a quick little late night show that I'm going to be doing maybe once every other night, twice a week or something like that. I just want a platform to talk movies live If people want to join in and talk, that's perfect. If they don't, that's okay too. I don't see this going more than 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. I don't want to make these like super long, like 5 hours or whatever, like you see these guys do, but I want to do something quick. You know, use this platform besides streaming games. I know a lot of people like that. But I did see Jurassic World Dominion. It was okay. Not the best in the series, but I was more interested. They brought back the surviving like legacy characters who survived the first few Jurassic Park movies or whatever. They didn't bring back Vince Vaughn. That would have been kind of cool. But yeah, it was okay. I was not too interested in the current characters. I was way more interested in what the legacy characters are doing. Dr. Grant, all those, Jeff Goldblum, all that stuff. Sam Neill. But I thought they give everybody decent closure. Everybody got a decent send off, and I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. I showed you some movies that I got. I'm going to do that every week, at least once a week. Show you some movies that I got, talk some movies. And that's my passion, is movies. I like playing video games, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, movies make me happy. And that's what I like to do. And yeah, we'll continue this in the next episode. This has been episode 1 of Late Night with Cinema Burrito, the Late Night Cinema Burrito hour, minute, half hour, whatever we're gonna call it. It's still pending. I'm gonna have some guests on, or maybe some pre-recorded guests or something. I don't know. Who knows how we're gonna do this? Because I'm pretty sure I'm one of the few people who like to stay up late and do this. So who knows? Maybe pre-record something and then go from there. But let's go ahead and wrap this up. I didn't want to make it too long. I want to just kind of introduce myself, what my passions are, and my collection. I know it's not the best, but that's what I have, and I hope I could talk about it. Until next time, guys.